to all of you wherever you are in the world from the architectural marvel that is the Fußball Arena, München. The teams then, Munich against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So the two starting lineups. We're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be Eden Hazard, a magnificent little talent who's developed a strong resistance to the physical attention he receives. Now once he gets on the ball, he's not easily shifted.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's a throw. Good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Hazard displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Neuer gets it upfield. Real chance! How about it? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where, and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now it's Lewandowski. Ball's out on the left now. Gets good distance on it. Has gone out. Over it comes. Alaba looking to get on the end of this. That's gone a long way up and away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. James Rodriguez passes it through. Alaba pumps it into the area. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, you can't fault his movement and the way he worked the chance, but maybe he lost a bit of accuracy in trying to put too much power into the header then.
Loftus-Cheek, spoon forward. Morata tries to dink it in. William goes for the cross. He's had a go! He's scored!
Unbelievable.
And they are disappearing out of sight. A deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Chelsea grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
William crosses one in. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to thread it through. Here's the delivery. Another header, but again the same outcome.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Battles to win it back. And it's Azar. Now it's Morata. Muller. It's Muller! It's a loose ball. It's hit the upright. Now it's Azar. Ball's gone out of play. Gets it back. Morata going for goal. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
William with the short one. Tries the cut back. Moses showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Lewandowski. Now the pass. Raspinaqueta gets it away. Ball is over the line. Looks to slip it through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Immediate danger. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Loftus-Cheek. Conte. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Munich now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important. Look, Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Loftus-Cheek, Hazard, throw it. Whipped in. Conte, Azpilicueta. Loftus-Cheek plays it out to the wing, played into the middle. That's not the cross he had in mind. James Rodriguez goes long and forward. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Muller with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. David Luiz. Hazard. And he's made certain that won't get through. Tries a long pass towards the front. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Lewandowski. Azpilicueta. Muller, great challenge. Looks like a good ball through. Hazard. That'll be a throw-in. Robin. Muller. Gets it into the middle. Hits it first time! Azpilicueta can hoist it clear. Now it's Morata. Jerome Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Hazard. Robin. Played out to the wing. Muller looking to get on the end of this. Massive leap! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Back to the keeper and go again. Moses. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Munich with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Clears it out of harm's way. Has a pop! Willian. Now it's Morata, and it's Moses. Muller. So that's it, it is all over. Munich lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
They've got to be prepared to change tack and cut off the supply. It's something they failed to get to grips with, and the consequence is straightforward. And too many attacks were allowed to be built or fed to those wider areas, and they were naive in failing to react to the obvious danger. They were just too slow about everything there.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.